Hello Libra, thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This is your Fairy Oracle reading for August through to September 2021 or thereabouts. I've pre-shuffled your cards, Libra. I've just got to do a final shuffle. But just as to say, as always, it's a general reading, so it will resonate and have meaning for some that watch this reading, but for others maybe not so much. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, or for somebody else. So I'll just start off. We'll just take a card from the Animal Spirit Oracle card deck. Well, there's one that's just jumped out, so I'm going to take that. And it's Squirrel Spirit, and this is saying, Libra, believe in yourself. Alright, so a lovely card to start your reading. Just in case you've been doubting yourself, your abilities, your skills, or any other, your energy, Squirrel Spirit is saying believe in yourself. So just put that to one side now. There's an overall energy. So a final shuffle of the Fairy Oracle by Brian Froud. So we have the heart of your reading. What is the challenges at this time? What's in your power ×2? A possible outcome, obviously dependent upon decisions made or other people's influences. But that's a possible outcome there. And then something else that your energies would like to say to you at this time. Right, so at the bottom of the deck we have Himself. A very powerful universal energy. It's a very godlike energy, very paternalistic. This is, as you can see, he's got some beautiful stars in his hair there, but his crown chakra, his third eye chakra and his heart chakra are all lit up because they're all connected. So he's very much a part of the universe, the energies. He's very intuitive. He comes from second sight, from instincts and intuitions. So very much psychic energy, and very much connected to his heart space. So he wants the best for everybody. It's a very benevolent, heartfelt energy here. So beautiful energy to come out first of all for you there, Libra. Himself looking over you and bringing power and energy to this reading for you. So I'll just put that to one side, and a final shuffle now to get some clarifying cards. So could we clarify the cards on the table, please? So at the bottom of the deck this time we have He of the Fiery Sword, and this is about grasping the nettle, taking the initiative now, taking control, cutting away anything that's not working or serving you any longer, that's not fair and just, because you know you are the scale sign, Libra, in tarot. You are the justice. The scales in the zodiac and astrology, but you are the sign of justice in the major arcana in tarot. So this is no surprise that this card has come out for you now, particularly alongside of Himself. All right, so this is about taking control of a situation now, and doing the right thing. I think that's what it's saying also. Alright, so let's have a look. Remember to believe in yourself as well. So I feel this is quite a significant reading for some of you, Libra. Alright, so at the heart of your reading we have the Fairy Godmother and the Oakmen. The Fairy Godmother, this is very much a gift from the universal gift. Something that is on offer for you now. Something very positive. The Fairy Godmother, this is also about what we give but what we need to receive. So if you are if you tend to give a lot of yourself unconditionally, Libra, then what this is, the fairy godmother says, you must always hold something back. She is holding this beautiful quartz sphere, and she holds that back, and that's what she draws her energy from. So you have to keep replenishing your energy, for some of you. But it's a beautiful, beautiful energy, a very giving, unconditional energy, but particularly from the universe. So I feel you've got quite a bit of universal energy here, supporting you, Libra. Now the clarifier is the Oakman, and this is about ancient wisdom, drawing on the roots of ancient wisdom. Sometimes it's ancestral wisdom, past life wisdom. But it's a very slow energy. The Oakman is a very slow energy. So this is really taking your time to look into something, to get to the roots of a situation. And this is what the universe is offering to you now, this gift of insight, and to gain a better understanding of a situation. But always remember, don't give too much of yourself, Libra. Always hold something back. But there's something about the need to get more information about something. Okay, so what are the challenges for you at this time? Well, we have the Sage and the Pipers. The Sage is a very contemporary, wise energy. So the Sage energy understands about contemporary issues, you know, what's going on in the here and now. And you see the Sage has got one eye that is looking outward, gaining information, but his other eye seems to be blanked out. Well, that's because he's looking inward. So he's looking inward and tapping into his inner wisdom and intuition. So whatever he sees going on around him, he's able to make sense of it far better by going inward to get the information. So, but this is a challenge for you at this time. I feel tapping into your wisdom, to your intuition, to your gut instincts about something. It's a bit of a challenge for you at the moment. And the clarifier is the Piper energy. And now this is about a balance, a need for balance, a need to achieve balance and harmony. However you would achieve harmony within yourself and around you. But again, this is a challenge for you at this time, Libra. So there must be a level of disharmony within or around you. Okay. Something's blocking. I think something is blocking your ability to tap into your intuition now, to call on the Sage part of you. And that's causing a lack of harmony and an imbalance. So what's in your power? Well, we have She of the Croash and we have Jehovah. So it's within your power now. This She of the Croash is a very much a feminine principle. So this is, I suppose, if you wanted to link it with tarot, this would be the Empress. So it's not gender specific. It's just the energy, the feminine energy of the Croash. And what this is saying is this is tapping into your femininity, to the feminine side of you, to your the nurturing, caring side of you, the compassionate, empathetic, perhaps creative energies within you and around you, Libra. And it's within your power to do that now. Jehovah is saying, what is it you're fearful of? What is it you are fearful of facing? So there's something that you are fearful of, that you've got fear-based thoughts about. But Jehovah said they have been magnified within your mind. So you need to look at it and face it. It's not as bad as what you think it will be. But it's certainly hanging there. So it's something you need to face and look at, and it's connected with this feminine principle. Perhaps the feminine side of you, Libra. which I say is it to do with creativity, fertility, and so nurturing, caring, peace, harmony, and abundance. But there's something about all of those energies that you are worrying. There's something worrying you. Fear-based thoughts that you know, need to be tackled, need to be faced, because they're not of the magnitude that you fear they are. And what else is in your power? Well, we have Indi and we have the bodacious Bodak. So Indi is a very wishy-washy energy. Indi cannot make his or her mind up. Just when she thinks she's decided on a course of action or selected something, then there's always something else that she thinks, well, perhaps it should be that, or perhaps it should be this. So she never fully makes her mind up, or his mind up here. And the clarifier is the bodacious Bodak. And he's the meddler fairy in the in this fairy oracle. So he will come in and finish things off that you've left undone. All right, and he thinks he's doing the right thing. He thinks he's helping, but he will do it in his own way. So it won't be completed in the way that you would like it to be. It will be probably all higgledy-piggledy upside down and completely wrong for you. So the message here with these two cards is that there's a need to make your mind up. There's a need now to make your mind up, to take action, to complete something because if you don't, Libra, it's going to get completed by somebody else. It's going to be finished off by somebody else, and it won't be what you would like. It's not going to be done as you would like it to be done. So it's within your power now to come out of the Indi energy and take action with something. And I feel that's why we've got the Oakman and we've got the Sage. This is about drawing on wisdom, perhaps seeking wise counsel from your elders, perhaps. To make this decision. There's something there's fear-based thoughts, and I feel there's something you're worrying about, and that's what's stopping you from making this decision. But the decision's going to be made for you in a way that you may not be happy with. So so this reading is saying, it's saying believe in yourself, believe in yourself. You're right. If you're tapping into your instincts and your intuition is telling you what's the right thing to do. And you've got the backing of himself, that lovely universal energy. And then he of the fairy sword saying, yes, it's time to take action. So what's a possible outcome here? Well, we have fairies of the future and unity. So fairies of the future, this is about making plans for the future, looking to the future, not looking back, making plans for going forward. And alongside of that is unity. And so this is coming together with others, uniting, and that way you are stronger. So either coming together with a community or with family, friends around you to do with this situation, to do with the planning going forward. Or it's coming together within yourself, with the different factions within yourself, perhaps the masculine and feminine energies, but coming together to make you stronger and united within yourself. Because you see, at the top of unity, we've got the stag's horns, and they're a symbol of strength, aren't they? And of course, interestingly, we're coming up to the rutting season, where the stag's horns are at their fullest and the largest, ready for the challenges that are ahead for them. So this is about coming together with others. You'll be a lot stronger in your plans for going forward. So that's a possible outcome there. Now, what What would the universe and the earth energies like to say to you now, Libra? Well, we have Lom the poet and the guardian of the gate. So Lom the poet is very much the dreamer fairy or elf. He's very much the dreamer. He's very much seems to be lost in thought. You know, lost in his own thoughts, in his own dreams, his own wanderings. So he will appear to be quite switched off, but there's a lot going on inside of him. But to the outside world, he appears to be quite switched off. However, if you start to talk to Lom the poet about poetry, about writing, reading, that wakes him up. That sparks him. He becomes very alert and very interested, and very animated, if you like, because that's where his interest lies. And although it's always there, it's not always visible until somebody engages with him about these subjects. All right. So, and then let's have a look at the guardian at the gate, which is a clarifier. So, this is when something is building up. Energies are building up. Something is building up. Doesn't have to be energy. It could be anything. So, something building up, and is due shortly to shoot through the gate. And then things will be different. Things will have changed, and you can't go back. You can't go back. Once this happens, it's happened. That's it. That has happened, and it's complete, or it's a decision made, which can't go back on. It's you know, it's like letting the cat out of the bag sort of energy. So it's got lots of different meanings, the guardian of the gate, according to the context of what's happening with yourself, Libra. But just to bring these two together, there's something building up, and it's due to take on a different form. It's something is due to change. There's change building up, and it's going to happen, and it'll be a permanent change for many. No, not everybody, but for many. Now that's the clarifier for Lom the poet. So there's somebody needs to wake up, I think. I'm just looking. I'm going to go through all the cards again just very quickly. But this is what the energies want to say to you, Libra. For some of you, you need to wake up now, and come back to reality. You need to come out of dream time, because there's change happening, and something's going to happen, or something's going to change, and it could be out of your control if you remain switched off. And I say that because let me go through these very quickly. Let me start here. So we've got the universe himself that is here, that has turned up for your reading. So this is a very significant reading for whoever this is for, Libra. And himself is saying it's time to grasp the sword now. It's time to take action. You need to cut something out now that will then lead on to victory and success. But you've got to take action. You've got to believe in yourself now. The universe is offering you this gift, this opportunity, and it's about drawing on your deep roots of intuition. It could also be about getting advice from your elders, or from outside of yourself. You know, this is about drawing on your wisdom and drawing from the roots of who you are. But also it could be about getting advice externally. And the challenge for you with the Sage, the challenge for you is tapping into your intuition, getting that insight into this situation that's causing a lot of disharmony within and around you. So these are the challenges. You're trying to understand why, but you're not quite getting it, if you like. but it's important that you do. But these are the challenges. So within your power, it's tapping into your opening up to the feminine energies. And what is it you are fearful of? What is it you are frightened to face that's holding you back here? And it's something to do with femininity. It's something to do with those qualities and that's holding you back. You've got fear-based thoughts there. Is it that do you feel weak perhaps for some of you? And that's what's holding you back from making some form of a decision. But you see, because we've got Indy here, haven't we? And who is the wishy-washy energy, not making the mind up. But we've got Bodacious Bodak there, and he's going to make your mind up for you, and it won't be what you want. So it's important now to come away from the Indy energy and get more into the here of the Fairy Sword energy now, that's waiting for you, and be decisive. And because as you're in the outcome, as you're planning for the future, it's about uniting with others, and that'll help you to become stronger, more strong and more resilient, I feel, to get the support and help of others. Okay. And then of course, yes, so Lon the poet in dreamland, but something is building up around him. So you need somebody who this reading is for, needs to become aware of what's happening around them, I feel. There's a need to believe in yourself, Libra. So I'm just going to get 2 more messages, please, for Libra now. 2 more messages for Libra. Yeah, so here we are. So the final 2 messages, discovering truth. So you stand in the light of truth. So there's something about, yes, you're going to finding something out. Getting to the bottom of the matter, which is why the Oak Man and the Sage have come along in this reading. It's getting to the bottom of something, finding out the truth of something, and then being able to walk in your own way, in the light of your truth. And then we have miracles, so expect the wondrous to emerge. So this is, you know, rubbing the Aladdin's lamp, and then the genie coming out to give you your wishes. So it's a very magical, isn't it? And you can ask for miracles. So what the universe wants to say is, you know, expect the wondrous to emerge. But you've got to take action, I feel, and it's got to be in the light of truth. So something needs to come to light, I feel. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed the reading, whoever this was for. And good luck going forward, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye-bye for now.